From the Fort Pierce Tribune from the year 1987. Lady bowlers break away from LPBT, form new unit. Pat Costello is no psychic, but she could not foresee a future with the Ladies Pro Bowlers Tour. It took 3 hours of telephone conversations, but Costello decided it was time something was done to better conditions for lady bowlers. Thus, the Lady Touring Players Association was born. I couldn't see any future in women's bowling at the time, in last November, Costello said. We waited to see what Rockland, the headquarters of the LPBT, was going to do. Costello, who is the president of the LTPA, was in Fort Pierce Thursday for an exhibition at the Fort Pierce Bowl. The $25,000 Ebonite Firebolt Invitational will be held at the lanes from March 30th through April 4th. It's going to be great, Fort Pierce Bowl owner Ken Matthews said. They are willing to work with you. The newly formed association has 8 tournament dates with 6 more in the process. If the LTPA can arrange all of the dates, it would be looking good for the coming year. The LPBT has 14 invitation tournaments scheduled. The only conflict the league has is that the 2 sanctioning bodies have some tournaments at the same time. Costello is not worried about which tournament the players will be attending. The girls will go where the money is, 6-year pro Carol Norman said. I think that's going to be with the LTPA. The key to the success for the LTPA will be weathering through the first year. After getting the bowlers' support and corporate sponsors, Costello said she thinks everything will be going smoothly. The first tournament of the season opens in Merritt Island Monday, and Costello said a key meeting with the bowlers will be held there. She said she feels if the bowlers back the LTPA, then the LPBT will be in serious need of someone just to bowl in the lanes for the tournament. The girls have to come down and find out about it, Norman said. The LPTA will be trying to organize the tour in a better way for the bowlers. Costello said the LPBT never had a schedule made out in advance, and the new organization next year will have a complete itinerary made out before the first meet. One of the deciding factors to forming the LTPA is the LPBT did not have tournaments scheduled before the $200,000 U.S. Open to be held in April. Having some warm-up tournaments was one of the priorities for Costello. More money for the players is also a goal of the LTPA. Costello said the summer tournaments will have $40,000 to $50,000 purses. Costello also wants the bowlers to get more involved with the organization. You have to set a high goal so you will get close to it, Costello said. We are going to use all of our players and get a monopoly on exposure. The LPBT only used 2 or 3. We feel everybody has something to offer.